Alright. Let's test this again. Alright. Alright, well, let's try that again. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. Man, I don't know. I gotta get a new mic. No matter how much I test this mic, it always fails me. I do like extra tests now before I start the stream, and I feel like more often than not now, I start the stream off like that. Alright. Well, after long last, we are back with some Crusader Kings III. After having to change the stream up a little bit. Oh my god, Mauricio, hello! This is what I had said while the mic wasn't working. Time to try to unite Ireland and not let the entire dynasty die in the process again. Yep, absolutely. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Black Cap and Ball, hello. Yeah, finally you can hear me, right? Oh my god. No matter how much I test this mic, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about you right in front of you, Mike, but you've been failing me lately. But anyway, so we are back with our Ireland run here. It's been forever since we've been able to come back to it. So, in fact, I think the last episode we did was the day after coronations came out, because I remember we were doing like 1,000,000 coronations. So, and I think we're coming back from one of them right now. So as you can see, we are now the King of Ireland. So we formed the Kingdom of Ireland. We just gotta unite the rest of the island, and then move on from there. So let's see. Our guy, look at that. Our guy's only 28. Not bad. His wife is looking sickly. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's so mean. That's so mean. But I forgot these are the two that are childhood friends. She was his first crush, and it actually worked out. She rejected him when they were 13 or something like that, but now they're back. Okay. So, how's our troops looking? Got about 2,400 here. Got about 2,000 from this person, 4,500 from this person. Oh, we are allied to the King of England. Okay. And we're allied to the King of Iceland. Of Iceland. Okay, so Munster, we gotta take you over. Seems like you don't have a lot. Your allies don't outnumber us. And then Leinster. I thought this guy was our vassal, I feel like, at one point. Maybe I'm wrong. So maybe that'll be first order of business. Why don't we just go after the biggest one? We'll go after Munster. So maybe when we get back from this coronation, we'll do that. Before we unpause, let's take a look at the council, see what everybody's doing. You definitely have to do some faith changing. There's absolutely no way everybody is of my faith. Yeah. Although I guess those aren't my lands, right? Which lands are the ones I directly own? So I have Meath. I have Ulster. Oh, I even have Connaught. Alright. Earldom of Dublin. Ennis. We have Ennis down there. Athlone and Oriel. So Ennis could use some faith in. And so could Oriel. Alright. So why don't you convert up there? Our marshal, we definitely need to get some control in places. Yeah, why don't we start off right there? Increase control down here. And what are you doing? Increase development in county. Oh, everybody's got our culture? Okay. Well, that's nice. So we got that going. Oh, and Alright, so we got somebody who's waiting on our court here, although I'm not there. Alright, I think we're ready to unpause. Let's do this. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope all is well with everyone. Alright. Let's make sure everything's working as it should. Alright, so, are we the head of our faith? I feel like we might be, right? Open power share, and suddenly I got something here. Ah, I'm back. At long last, I am finally home. There's nothing better than arriving back in Dublin after a long journey. I look forward to resting for some time, but the call of the road beckons ever onward. My caravan master, Emmer, reports that we have journeyed for 236 days and traversed 29 baronies. Can you imagine? I guess it was a coronation, but I was just thinking, like, when you go to weddings, too, it's like this. Can you imagine getting invited to a wedding and it takes a year of your life? It's like, that would be my gift to you right there. My presents. Alright, so that's done. Let's take a look at our culture. I am the head of the culture. Okay. So we're working toward coinage. Is that really what I want to be doing? I don't think so. Do we actually have everything from here? We don't. Yeah. Hereditary rule would be nice. Yeah, let's go after this stuff. 28 years. Jeez. Alright, we're going after wealth focus. So, I don't want to go after architect, actually. So garrison size, fort level, or... Yeah, let's cut construction costs. We can do that. Alright. So now I'm back. Oh, it looks like this guy picked up another ally, right? So what can I do? There we go. So I can seize the whole thing. Yeah, and so with all allies called in, we should definitely be able to take this guy. Let's do it. Raise all the armies. Let's call in allies. Let's call in England. Now, let's keep an eye on our prestige, because we're going to have to do one more war here. So this will cost us 150. They'll each cost us 150. We'll get more if we do this one. That should be enough. Now, who's our commander? To the handsome High King Shananel of Ireland. Of course I shall join you. Ooh, handsome. Flattery will get you everywhere, my king. Or not my king. Shouldn't say that. To the modest. I think I just disproved that right there. Alright, so let's start marching down here. Ah, this guy joined up, huh? Okay. So, I guess this guy... yeah, we should go take this army out. Go meet up with this guy. I don't want you coming and knocking at my door. Iceland, you better be... You know, Iceland suddenly seems very far away. Let's take a look at my heir. Prince Seamus MacShannonell. How many kids do I have? Alright, so I have 4. 2 girls and 2 boys. You know, I actually don't think I have enough prestige to call the other one in. Yeah, we would go in a deficit, so let's not do that. I think we have plenty. Uh-oh, here we go. A papal envoy has reached my court, bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Stephanus issued a call to arms to all righteous Christian rulers. As a Catholic High King, I am expected to prepare my men in support of this most holy cause, sponsored by the Universal Church itself. To all those who will take the fight against the vile infidels desecrating the holy grounds of Jerusalem, the Holy See promises full absolution from all sins and a guaranteed place in heaven. Well, all right. No, we're gonna fight in this one. I thought we already had a crusade not too long ago, but whatever. My half-sister, my niece. No, what about my daughter? Oh, we can't do it to a kid, huh? My half-sister, yeah, but you're about to die. Why not? Where is she, actually? Oh, she's over there now. Let's bring you back to my court. Yeah, invite to court. Yeah, come on back. You ain't married to anybody over there anymore. Oh, my wife is pregnant. I love how she's so sick, but I feel like she's been sick, like, forever. But she's, like, had 4 children. Like, how do we have... Oh. Discord festers among the warriors of Christ. For the heathen is mighty. The Mediterranean crossing shall cost us dearly. And the shipbuilder, Podesta Cosimo of Ancona, is a harsh and cunning creditor. Count Philip of Orleans details a rather different enterprise. With our combined zeal, why should we not instead install the claimant Duchess Stefania? Hey, that's my half-sister. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, then I saw of Achaya. I definitely did not say that right. On the throne of the Byzantine Empire. Would the rich reward we'd gain not well fortify the faithful? Pope Stephanus disagrees, forbidding this venture and threatening damnation. The willing remain undeterred. Oh. Now, let's stay with the Pope. Yeah, I'll gain some piety. Count me as the willing. When the Great Holy War launches, you and other willing attackers will be removed from it. You will join a Crusader War for Imperial claim against... Yeah, both of these, let's say I'm joining that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let's stick with the Crusade here. Alright. Yeah, this guy is really educating everybody. Oh yeah, we were gonna check on who our physician is. I thought it was oh there. Oh, we don't have one. Yeah, maybe that would be. Everybody except my court tutor is good. Alright, yeah, you do both. Alright, how we doing here? Let's speed this up. Alright, we're moving along. We're about to get this one. Alright. Go over to the capital now. Make quick work of it. How many titles? How many more titles can I hold? 2 more. Wow. You and your foul hosts may have wrested my duchy from me, but mark me, I am not through yet, nor will I give up Munster so easily. Yeah, sure, buddy. I arrived back at the castle after a long, lonely walk. Another year passed, another year older. I was born this day 30 years ago. The older I get, the more I cherish the relationships I've cultivated over the years. So it saddens me that I've not heard from my wife, Elbrig, or any of my friends today. I trudge along to my chambers, loneliness impending my lazy feet, when I hear a clang and hushed whispers from down the hallway. I love that, I love even back then people were having their little crisis when they turned 30. What could it be? Happy birthday! Oh, let's disband the army before I forget. What a surprise! All my nearest and dearest friends have come together to wish me well as I begin this next year of life. There is even an entire table laden with candied figs, my favorite. Here I was thinking that everyone had forgotten about me. I cannot believe that Elbrig went to all the trouble of arranging this in secret. I had not a clue such a thoughtful surprise was being planned at all. My friend... What? My friend? She's your wife. The mother of your children. Your first crush when you were 12. My friend. My friend Elbrig approaches me, struggling to carry 3 beautifully wrapped packages. Ever the trickster, she says, I've 3 gifts here for the choosing. One shall be yours, but which shall it be? Oh, you better not let her hear you calling her your friend. I feel like, yeah, let's take good things come in small packages. A brooch. Maybe I should have taken the big one. Alright, well, let's put that on then. Look at that! We just got 1 more place to go. Although we can't bring a lot of people in on this one. But actually, I should be able to take this guy on my own. Oh, I don't have enough prestige for it. And I'm holding too many titles. So let's take a look. While we get a little bit more prestige, let's take a look at that. So the Earldom of Oriel. Who can we give this to? Oh yeah, my son. Yeah, let's give it to him. Oh, following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my daughter, Kuman, what she thought. She claimed she had learned a lesson about not reaching for more than one can handle. Yeah, so she'll stay temperate. Ooh, we can make her just or cynical. Yeah, we'll do that. Why take the stress? Who's my heir again? It's the... Oh, yeah, it's Seamus. Yeah, so let's give it to my son, Prince Magnus. Alright, so now we're good. Alright, so once we get to, what was it, like 183? Something like that. And then we can go after the last piece of the island. Ah. Oh, Elbrig, you have been so brave, so strong. Words cannot describe my love for you. And now I have a perfect little son. Who will you become, my child? Salvador. Jordan. Yeah, let's do a Jordan. Alright, let's get him educated. Yeah, no, we don't need to do that. Ooh, yeah, Stefania. Well, let's see. Who has, yeah, let's get him trained as a knight. My oldest son could use a good marshal eventually. Hey, Darth Aiden. Hey, hey. Hello. Hey, thanks for the thanks for the subscribe, my friend. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Good to see you. How you doing? Oh, I didn't see it. The next child will be named Darth Aiden. Actually, considering I'm training this guy as like a as a marshal, that's a good marshal name right there. Can't we change his name? I thought you can like I think you can like change that stuff now. Get out of the way. Maybe it's in here. I swear, I used to be able to do that. Alright, discard changes. Ah, now I'm like curious. No, I guess not. I guess not. Oh well. The next child then. The next child shall have a good name. Oh, click to rename character. There we are. There we go, my friend. Yes, and he's beautiful. Prince Darth Aiden Mac Shananel of Ireland. That's a name right there. I love it. Oh, how are you? I hope all is well. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from the regular hustle and bustle of the street. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares if my lord has the coin. The merchant's stall is positively brimming with baubles and haberdasheries. As a skilled purveyor of fine goods, a couple of trinkets catch my eye in the overflow of knickknacks. Yeah, we got a little bit of coin. And... Alright, a successful haggle. Doing good. Got to work in a sec. Saw some CK action. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I haven't. I had to like postpone the next episode of this one for a while, and now I was really missing some Crusader Kings action. Um. Oh, this thing is like about to die. I'm really excited for the DLC for it that's coming out. I think it's like December. As I think as I think the devs of Crusader Kings are eagerly awaiting for it to come out, seeing as how Coronations was received. Oh, Crusade for... Alright, the time has finally come to bring St. George's holy wrath against the vile infidels of Jerusalem. Inflamed by righteous fury and unyielding resolve, the great army of Crusaders assembled by Pope Stephanus sets forth to deliver divine justice upon the wicked and earn their place in heaven. I think I want to do a YouTube vid. Race to Japan from Spain. Oh, that would be cool, yeah. Yeah, I have to say, I'm excited for Japan. I feel like I've heard a lot of talk. Everybody's really excited for China, and so am I. But I don't know. There's something about like feudal Japan that I'm like, I really want to. I think my first run will be in Japan. The Splintered Crusade. The Catholic Crusade is betrayed. Faithless, misguided pilgrims have banded together behind the pretender Duchess Stefania of Achaia. And travesty of travesties plan to assault the Byzantine Empire, a realm of Christians. Clutch the pearls. They refuse the journey to Jerusalem. Apologists for the haughty Count Philip, the greedy Podesta Cosimo, and all the rest claim that they will reunite the church, lending Greek strength to the cause. But only God knows what will come of this. Is this really happening? Yeah, right. Adventures and the like. Animals. How dare you? How dare you? All right. So what was I looking at here? So, what do I get with this? Intrigue per stress level, dread gain, clergy opinion. Okay, yeah, we'll keep that. You know, I need to get some armor of some kind at some point. All right. Oh, so yeah, we need to raise the armies, but we're only going to send half. I don't want to send my entire army to the Crusades. Alright, so the second army of Dublin. Let's disband you guys. I also don't want to send my best knights. So we'll send the guy who doesn't like me. There you go. And you hop on the first boat to Jerusalem. I don't want to be the first there, though. I feel like going to the Crusades is like when you're going to a party. Like, you want to attend the party. You don't want to, like, ditch the party. But you definitely don't want to be the first one there. And then you're just kind of standing around like, this is awkward. When is everybody else going to get here? So we're going to wait a little bit. I'm always first and last at a party. I've been last many times. Rarely ever first. But definitely don't want to be the first to the crusade. I'm a bit of a monster, though. I appreciate that. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. If you're the type of person who can start the party, then that makes sense. I'm not much of a party starter. I'm a party ender. I show up an hour late and no one is there. I swear to God. Oh my God, yeah, that's like me. I show up a little bit late and be like, oh yeah, I was here right at the beginning. I was here the whole time. So I don't know. Let's just go straight for Jerusalem. Seems like nobody is. Where's all the soldiers? Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my son and heir Seamus what he thought. He claimed he had learned a lesson about not reaching for more than one can handle. So he'll stay temperate. Maybe we want him to be just. Increases initial legitimacy. Yeah, that would be good. Remind me what temperate gets him again. Courtly vassal. Oh, courtly vassal opinion. Yeah. Yeah, let's be just. You know, the problem with... Oh, what do... see, yeah, this is why. This is why you don't send everybody. Alright. So raise the rest of them. The second army of Dublin, go protect us. You know, one of the problems, yeah, I always have with Crusader Kings is while I'm playing, and I'm, like, scrolling through the map. Oh, heading out. Have a good stream. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Always good to see you, my friend. Good luck with the work. Good luck. And, hopefully, when I see you again, I can tell you of the marvelous exploits of little Darth Aiden. Oh my god, look at this. The Crusades start and everybody's coming for me. We have been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more. We are done paying you taxes. Once your coffers dry up and your larders are empty, you will wish you had treated us more fairly. Control level will be decreased by 75. Now we can take them on. Then let's take defensive measures. Ooh. All right, let's go put down the peasantry. Now the other army took off, right? Yeah, there they are. Ah, why don't they have... No, you're with them. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so let's put down this rebellion, and then we'll fight the raiders. Gray has walked by my side for many... Oh, is this the dog? I thought the dog died before. Gray has walked by my side for many years, and the passage of time does not spare dogs. As I kneel beside him, he starts wagging his tail slowly, but he cannot raise his head. I sit with him long into the night, petting his gray back until the tail stills. Aww. I lose my pet dog. Why would they put something like this in a game? I will make sure that you'll forever be by my side. I don't know. I mean, I get like, oh, it's in honor of the dog, but that just seems kind of cruel. But yeah, we'll do it. Let's go to the court. Oh my god, if I have time. Everybody needs me when you're the king. Kuman is now the same age as I was when I ascended to rule. Really? Oh yeah, 11. Look at that. My path was filled with hardships. Being responsible for the whole realm at such a young age, yet it made me the man I am today. My childhood was much different from my peers. Instead of childish games, I played the games of adults. I played it and learned it well. There is a suitable land, the earldom of Thomond, where Kuman can become a ruler as I did. But is she ready? Is my path the only one that prepares for the harsh future? Alright, where is this? Ah, this thing. Okay. We shall not repeat the mistakes. Gains 20 opinion of me and loses 24 stress. You shall follow my path. This county. We'll get some extra taxes. I guess she doesn't actually want to take over rule, huh? I mean, she has high opinion of me already. Yeah, we shall not repeat the mistakes of the past. Ah, so now she has pretty good... Is she betrothed? Oh. The rebel scum has been defeated. Alright, so now... Go get those raiders. Oh! Who defeated them? Somebody defeated them for me. Alright, well, let's, Yeah, we'll disband. Alright, let's look at our prisoners. Let's look at this guy. This guy's actually a good knight. Yeah, why don't you join my court? And demand conversion. Yeah, okay, I won't push it. Yeah, let's do that. You can always use a good knight. That's right, you don't have a choice. My daughter Kuman has been asking me for a pet rabbit for a long time, and I told her I would get one for her in 3 months if she displayed more focus in her studies. Ever since I made the promise, she has been redoubling the effort of her studies. No. If you do it, I'll get it for you. Just like how my kids keep asking for a dog. I'm like... I love dogs. I absolutely love dogs. I absolutely do not want another living thing in this house that I have to take care of. So, I sympathize. Sympathize with not wanting to get the pet rabbit. Alright, where's my army? Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Still going. I hope that they're not going to run out of supplies along the way. We can still be raided for 5 more months, so we do need to make sure those guys don't come back. They're just hanging out up there. Yeah, go raid the Scottish. Leave me alone. Excellent. Let's see. Do we want to build anything more in Dublin? Yeah, we really can't. Although we could... so they have wetland farms, they have cattle lands. So we could afford that. Hunting ground. Yeah, why don't we upgrade that? Yes, when the Cumans controlled the entirety of Greece and Anatolia. What a wild ride, yeah. That's where we're at right now. Look at that. Look at how much they control. Oh, my army is here. Oh my god, run away. Run away. Oh, you guys are toast. Oh no, sorry, buddy. Who did they capture? This guy. Oh, my tutor was out there? I didn't know that. Well, I am first in the war chest. Yeah, yikes. Bit of a lot going on over here. Whew. France is not France at the moment. Scottish Scottish Norway up here. Oh no. High king or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortal. I was reminded of this as I woke, coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. My body is racked by shivers and weakness, my head leaking from every orifice. Oof. Surely there must be someone in the realm I can get to fix this cursed condition. Yeah, unfortunately, our physician just got captured in the Crusades. Yeah, we're gonna have to send for a new one. You know, I never look at the table enough. Alright. What do we got? Finally, my servants have found some people who might be fit to serve as my physician. Either way, I fear I cannot afford to be picky now. So she's good. She's average. Susuil, or Nel Moir, Myrer. Man, apologies. Yeah, we're gonna go with the good one. The grim smell of bubbling tinctures. Oh my god, I feel like I can't read tonight. And mashed salves assaults my senses as I make my way through to my physician Susal's workroom. I'm just gonna call her Sisu. Sisu. She looks up from an unction that she is preparing. The time has come, my lord. I know of several ways to treat your cold. While I am fairly certain a simple tincture would suffice, the choice is yours and yours alone. She grimaces. It will not be pleasant. Do no more than is necessary. Sisul told me to lie down on the bed and then to offer her my hands. Firmly, she rubbed and slapped my palms until they were red, and then repeated the treatment on my soles. As a finishing touch, she pinched me gently up and down my limbs. This odd procedure turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated, and the world seems a little brighter. Yep. Hashtag United States healthcare right there. All right. So how many soldiers do we have left here? We're still first. Oh yeah, let's send that guy. You're getting shipped off to the Crusades, my friend. My friend. Go and be a crusader. Though that does leave us a little vulnerable. So wait, is that other guy gone now? Oh no, there he is. Yeah, he doesn't like me very much. That guy kind of doesn't like me, but this guy really doesn't like me, so we're gonna send you. Why is it taking you forever to get going? Crusades are not looking good. I wish I could see how that other war was going. The one that split off. Oh, you know, I haven't held court in a little bit. You have unhandled court events. Okay, what does that mean? Oh yeah, I gotta put my little doggy's hide up. Do we want to put it over there? Yeah, put him right up there. That's not weird. I don't know why I can't hold court. You have unhandled court events. What does that mean? How do I do it? Oh, there it is. My friend King Murchu, where's he from? The Griffin. Oh, look at that. The King of Alba is here. My friend, King Murchu has bestowed upon me a most gracious gift, a couple of well-bred palfreys, one mare and one stallion. My lord, my stable master beckons me over to the mare. Oh, my lord, my stable master beckons me over to the mare. Look at these muscles and those hindquarters. This one would serve well in war. They will serve the lords and ladies of the court. Okay. You gain a war horse. They'll both fetch a good price. I'm not sending my guy out to war, so... I think we'll do this. My court grandeur would be nice. Alright. You will increase your legitimacy, you will increase your court grandeur by holding court. Alright, let's do it. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectedly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Hey, Joe! Hello, hello! How are you? Do you ever, do you ever slap on rice and Vost Viet mods? Do you ever use rice and Viet mods? No, no. I haven't explored too many mods on this one. What's that one about? Hey, Siam, hello, hello. Hey, man, just wanted to pop in and say, oh, your Victoria 3 tutorials are one of a kind and perfect for me. Really helped me understand the game more than any other. I also love falling asleep to them. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm glad. I'm glad. I sometimes do the same while editing. No, I joke because I was so dead tired editing that last one. I was like, after a day of recording and editing, by the end of it, I'm like, oh my God, I just want to get this uploaded. Hey, I appreciate that though. Thank you for stopping in and saying that. Always appreciate it. I'm glad they're helpful. Really motivates me to do more, so it's good to hear. Thank you. Welcome in. And Rice and Viet mods, what does that do to the game here? All right, let's see what the first one wants here. My vassal Earl, no problem. Thank you for your content. Of course, of course. You're welcome. Uh, those two and more interactive vassals, are a must for any campaigns. OTS added an amazing amount of content. Oh, that's good to know. It's good to know. I'm gonna make a note of it. So Rice and Viet mods. Okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't explored mods too much in this game. I mean, I think really the only mod I've ever really played with was the Game of Thrones mod. But other than that, I haven't explored too many of them. All right. Oh, all right. We're at the hour mark. We're gonna take a quick 90-second break so that we don't have to watch any ads during gameplay. So, quick 90 seconds. Gonna get some more drink, gonna go to the bathroom, and then be right back. All right, and we're back, and we're back. Apologies, that took more than 90 seconds. Had a little problem with my insulin pump there after I stepped away, but I'm good. I'll live. Let's let's see what I missed. I don't use to man mods, but those mods keep it historical. Oh, cool, and add a lot of events, new buildings, struggles, characters is pretty awesome. Nice regional immersion and cultural enrichment. Very immersive events and tales. The mods have been going for over 5 years. Oh, that's cool. Anything that adds even more historical context to it is cool. It's something I just love about Paradox games. It's like sometimes finding out about history or just like getting the interest to go look things up. So yeah, anything that adds some of that is very cool. I'm gonna look that up. I appreciate the recommendation. All right, what does this person want here? My vassal Earl Laguerre comes forward, apprehensively escorted by his wife, Cassine, who seems in bad temper. She spouts up, "My lord, Talatu is trying to seduce my husband. An affront to God. I have never liked her, clearly for good reason." Laguerre is clearly embarrassed to have this aired so publicly and can barely bring himself to meet my eyes. Is this really like the type of thing like kings would have to hear back in the day? "She's trying to sleep with my husband. Imprison her." Alright, I will not tolerate adulterers in my court. I mean, considering who your dad was, that's a bold statement. Let's see. We shall see if there are any truth to this. Intrigue challenge. What's my level of intrigue? Oh, mine's pretty good. Okay. So wait, who is who here? Okay, so Cassine is married to my Earl, and this is the one sleeping with somebody. Sleeping with him. Okay. I imprison her. Is there no proof? The peasant in front of me seems about to explode with excitement. "My lord, the miracles, the holiness, we have been blessed." Her enthusiastic ramblings are confusing, but I finally get the gist of it. She wants me to sponsor the cult of a local saint who has recently died in Athenry. Nuadu was a miracle maker in life, known for living all his life atop a pillar and chastely bathing with other men. His tomb is attracting devoted visitors from all over the realm. Well, that took a turn. Okay. I shall eradicate this blasphemous nonsense right away. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so they'll change their faith to the Catholicism. There we go. That sounds like what we want to do. A thin, raggedy peasant stands before me, gawking at the opulence of my throne room. Obviously distracted, I call him to get his attention. I'm sorry, my lord. My village in Ormond was hit by blight this year. We lost not only our crop, but our seed too. We have nothing. We shall starve without help. Glancing around my throne room again, he adds, "Surely you have wealth to spare." I mean, at least this is a more valid thing to come talk to me about, right? The problem is we don't have any funds. Please, peasant, popular opinion. Your service will repay your debt. If the fields are barren, you shall wield a sword. Ah. No, let's do the Earldom of Ormond. I wish I could see what the popular opinion was already, but yeah, we'll do it. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon, the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. All right. Well done, King. Well done. Where's Ormond? I'm kind of curious as to what they are now. Wait, isn't that one of my... Wasn't that one of my places? Maybe not. Oh yeah, the the Crusade. Where's my soldiers? Looks like we're doing much better. Where's my guys? Where's my guys? Wait, what is this? Have they not left? Oh, we don't have any money to send them on their way. Oh my god. Am I still first? I am. Oh man. Well, let's disband you guys so we can earn more money. If we can't even send you out, what's the point? And it looks like this is a losing battle anyway. Why is it a losing battle, though? Like, I don't see any of their soldiers. Oh, look at that. Now it's shifted. Ah, as I woke this morning and observed the first rays of sunshine, it took me a moment to realize I had slept soundly for the first time in weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. It has been a long road back to health, but I find myself in its warm embrace once more. All right, excellent. All right, well, that war is going well. So let's go back here. Now, did we ever finish building what we were building here? Oh. I caught these two hiding in the food stores. A very irate cook shouts at me, dragging my son Seamus and Cumin in tow. They stole a whole keg of mead, and Seamus just sat there as Cumin drank herself into near oblivion, she says angrily. It seems as if my ward protected his partner in crime. My ward. It's your son. Your son and your daughter. Keeping a lookout while abstaining from any drink himself. Ah, okay. It was very good of you to abstain from the drink. No, stay temperate. Stay temperate, my friends. Alright, how we doing here? You know, I think we could probably use some domestic affairs. Yeah, so let's have you handle some domestic affairs. What's this? To the benevolent High King Shananel of Ireland, I offer you the service of my knight, Walter von Dubhlinn, a highly skilled man with extensive knowledge of ancient military campaigns. I hope this gesture of generosity is well received and that you will allow him to serve in your court. Ah, so the King of Alba, huh? Sure, this guy looks trustworthy. Wow, he is a pretty good knight, though. Sure. We'll accept him. You know, he'd probably be a better marshal. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there we go. Ormond needs some work. All right. You know, we should go after this guy now. Oh, yeah, we're in debt. Yeah, that's right. A smuggling ring in Thomond. Okay. All right. Well, we're about to not be in debt, so that's good. By the blood, those accursed children, my daughter Cumin and her compatriot Magnus. You know, she is a handful. This one, drinking whole kegs on her own, breaking into the armory. They were caught red-handed having snuck into the armory. Don't they know that weapons are dangerous? Magnus had hurt himself, but fortunately, Kuman ran outside and grabbed the nearest adult, admitting everything they'd done. Kuman looks genuinely distraught. I don't think she will be dishonest ever again. Yeah, right. Oh no, Grandmaster Guntard left. We're still first. All right. You know, I should also... I've been meaning to look at, too, if there's any achievement we can go after here. Create a faith. Because I have never really achievement hunted in this game. Considering how I play Victoria 3. Murder your spouse. No. Complete a legend. Choose to set out on an adventure as a spawned historical character. Become blood brothers. Obtain every perk in a lifestyle. We almost did that. Create a cadet branch of your dynasty. Have maximum amount of dread. Use the claim throne scheme successfully. Murder your lover's spouse. Have a lover save you. Have a strong hook on your head of faith. Successfully seduce 10 people. Let's see. Personally know 10 languages. Sleep with your best friend while having the ritualized friendship cultural tradition. Right. Well, geez, there's so many of these I don't really know. Complete your ancestors' legend. Quantum leap. Choose a new destiny 5 times in the same campaign. Form a confederation. Okay. What about the legend one? Let me remind myself to forget that. Oh, wait. Why are all these guys unstationed? Okay, let's fix that. So I built something here that's supposed to help with that. Stationed heavy cavalry. Yeah, so we want to station... Well, I've done all this before. What happened? Oh, I don't have heavy cavalry. Okay. No, there's something here. Oh, the same thing. Oh, station skirmishers. Okay, so we should do that. Those are archers. Heavy infantry. Oh, we don't have them. Well, damn. Alright, well, let's just start stationing people. We'll station you there. Oh! You are always there for me, and I hope you know that I am grateful. My daughter Kumin approached me in a rare moment of contemplation. When I need it, I expect you to be there for me, too. That is what it means to be a guardian. Or, you know, also known as a dad. Alright. So let's station these guys. We'll station you there. Artgal, a free tenant renting some of my land in Ormond, has pulled in an exceptional harvest this season due to his meticulous planning. He wishes to use some of his profits to purchase a piece of my estate from me so that he can build upon his success and grow more crops next year. Yeah, look at that stewardship skill. Oh, but we have a good steward. All right. If he can pay me in hard coin, the land is his. Oh, I'll gain 100. That's actually not bad. So development growth. County fertility. The control growth will go down. No, we'll do that. And inspirations. You can now fund your first inspiration. An inspiration is the desire of a character to realize an artifact. Inspired characters come and go from the most prestigious royal courts in the world. When one stops at your court, you are notified and invited to sponsor this character's project. By paying a varying amount of gold, you can secure this character's services and, after some time, a new artifact. Clearly, I haven't done this before. Inside your royal court, you can see all inspirations currently present in your court on the left. You can check their status by clicking their icon. Here you can see the inspired character, what they intend to make, how good their skill is, if you can afford to fund the inspiration, and how much it will cost you. If the inspiration is already ongoing, you can see how long it's going to take to completion. If it's not, you can start it. So Torquil Bradnai has the weapon inspiration. He wants to forge a dagger. His skill is legendary and renowned throughout the world. Okay. Doesn't say how much this will cost me, though. Um, 145. See, I wish it would have told me that earlier. That's still good, though. 14 months. Okay. Oh my god, every time I want to station my cavalry. Lately, my efforts to impress have fallen flat. My friendship with Earl Richard, a vassal in the Kingdom of England, okay, is still standing on shaky ground. It's a mess. However, I've got a brilliant idea. I'll have my knight Torquil. Isn't that the guy? Oh yeah, this is the guy making the thing for me. I may have my knight Torquil add a dedication to the masterpiece he is making. Oh, yeah, there you go. The flattered dedicatee will be deeply touched by my generosity and magnificence, and will have no choice but to like me more. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, am I going to be able to station this guy now? Will it actually happen? Okay, and you can be stationed down there. So everybody is stationed. Alright, let's take that. Alright, so can we finally go after this guy? St. George. Oh, look at that. Yeah. My half-sister. St. George has granted Queen Stephania victory in the Crusade for Jerusalem. After defeating Sultan Fadl and his heathen warriors on several occasions, our warriors forced the enemies of faith to admit their ignominious defeat. With the occupied lands firmly under the leadership of a pious Catholic ruler, we can rest assured that the divine will of Saint George has been enacted. This is a glorious day for all true followers of the cross. Oh, look at that. My half-sister became Queen of Jerusalem at the age of 66 while she's like half dead. And she's the heir. Wow. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's why this person is nice to me. Oh, she's my niece. Look at that, House Ham Cuts. Okay. Well, okay, so now that the crusade is over... Oh, start a legend. Each legend available to you is visible here, as well as all their information. At the top are legend seeds, the basis of a legend. They can either be earned or may, in some cases, be already owned due to your character fulfilling certain criteria. Below them are world advice. World advice legends, which track other advice legends in the world not actively promoted by you. Information included in the advice legends panel includes base cost maintenance, active effects, and legend quality. Highlighted is the button to use to select a legend from your list. This panel includes information on the legend you are about to create, as well as giving you a selection of characters. These characters are the potential choices for legend protagonists. Starting a legend will trigger the legend chronicle, from which you can increase the legend quality or complete the legend. Oh, I can make the legend about my dad who's been dead for a long time here. High King Ian of Meath. Gain access to the Legendary Palace option. Gain 20 additional legitimacy. You get a claim on every existing de jure title inside of Empire of Britannia. Ah. Okay. I feel like that I should make the legend about myself. Hey, Harry, hello, hello. Hey, just want to say I learned most of the game through your tutorials. Thank you for the great work. Oh, thank you. I still lose every game, though, but it's fun. Yeah, I know that feeling. Like, Victoria 3 is not forgiving. I lose games all the time. But hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in to say that. I really appreciate it when I really appreciate it to hear that. It really does help motivate me to keep making more. So yeah, I'm glad they're helpful. Glad they're helpful. What are some of the countries that you were using that you had some losses in? I have to say, I'm doing in the midst of an Austria run right now just to try out all the new content, and I mean, I haven't lost it, but it's definitely kicking my butt. Wait, what is the one that, what is it adding here? Oh, you were going to claim... No. Oh, you will gain 20 additional legitimacy from your legend protagonist. Oh. So I won't if I make it about myself. Okay. A mighty endeavor for ham cuts. The legend of High King Ian of Meath is as great and large as the world, for his deeds are unparalleled. Upon hearing vague rumors that plagued the land, Ian set his heart to accomplish the difficult endeavor. Ian's legend culminates in a marvelous adventure. His great deeds of arms were such that all kings had wonder thereof, and many nobles and commoners came to his encounter, for they wished to see the legend in the flesh. However, that was not the end of the tale, for when Ian made his way home, he helped those in danger and avenged their affronts. Bandits, beasts, and evildoers could not hide from the fury of his blade. The journey back home was not easy, but High King Ian entered the city among triumphant chants. And now let us all rejoice and feast, for his legend is to be celebrated. Yeah, that's not how that went at all. I've been trying communist runs, Switzerland, the Kalsaraj, and Papal States. Yeah, I struggled with interest group strengths. I can never successfully empower one I want. Yeah, those are tough. It depends on the interest group. I still struggle a lot to get to empower the intelligentsia when I really need them. I did a Papal States run a long time ago. That was fun. That was a fun one. The Kalsaraj. I really need to sit down with India. India, I like to, since I like to play as small countries. Doing India while not being the EIC is very intimidating. And Switzerland, I need to do a legit Switzerland run. So I did just a 2-part series of doing the Morgenrot mod with Switzerland. And I could tell Switzerland was a lot of fun. The Morgenrot mod is excellent, but it adds a lot of content. So I feel like I was focusing more on that than Switzerland itself. But I feel like if I do the next time I come back around to Europe for Victoria 3 stream, Switzerland might be my country for it. But yeah, getting the interest groups that you want, that is always tough. Gain access to the Expand the Kingdom decision, allowing you to immediately de jure drift a duchy title into your realm. Oh. Oh wait, I can't do anything with it right now. Okay. With the establishment of a proper Catholic queen in Jerusalem, the faithful can finally rest easy, knowing that St. George is smiling upon our good works. The fact that the new ruler of Jerusalem belongs to my dynasty is only further proof of our divine favor. Oh, yeah, we're not going to switch over to her. Bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Desmond as proof that Bebin has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of their village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their poor harvest and are calling for her execution. That's too bad. Usually characters like this have really good intrigue. You want to invite them, but yeah, I don't want to upset the peasants in Desmond. What are they? Low control. All right. She must burn for her crimes against God. So again, a lot of piety. I don't really need anymore, but popular opinion. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're gonna burn at the stake for this one. Because popular opinion will be good. Alright. We can do another with these things. Each heir starts with the lasting line modifier, boosting their legitimacy gain by 10% the first 10 years in power. Let's see. When you make some simple herbs stuff and end up in yeah, in the stake as a witch. Yeah, right. She was just trying to make a fancy spice. But hey, I got some popular opinion out of it. Grand weddings, okay. House of Warriors, mostly fair. Ooh, hunt and feast costs go down by 30%. Maybe we'll do mostly fair. Yeah, the congenital traits thing. Yeah, no, I kind of like the mostly fair thing. Our dynasty is mostly fair. Which Paradox game is your personal favorite? Definitely Victoria 3. I love Victoria 3. Which is funny because Crusader Kings was my first one. I mean, if we're talking about Paradox Development Studio, if it's just Paradox in general, I guess Surviving Mars was my first one. But no, I love Victoria 3. As much as I like stream it and make content about it, I still also just like in my free time want to play it. Um, so to me, it's such an excellent game. And it's funny to me because people talk about like replayability. I know not a lot of people say this, but there's a good amount of people that say like, oh, there's not a lot of replayability to certain countries, or to the game. I disagree with that so much. Every country is its own unique experience because there's different circumstances to every country, you know? So, so that's definitely my favorite. This one is definitely second. Vic 3 is so fun, but by far the hardest to learn. Yeah, it is. It took me, I think, like a year to really learn the game. And then one day it just finally clicked. Like, I remember when I first started Crusader Kings 3, it felt really complicated. Um, and then it finally clicked for me much sooner than it took for Victoria 3. Um, but then when I started Victoria 3, I realized, like, oh man, this was Crusader Kings was nothing. During my afternoon stroll down the streets of Dublin, my daughter Kuman runs up to me. Father, they just started swinging at one another when she's interrupted by a high-pitched shriek, turning our attention to the fight down the street. The combatants appear to be a couple of young lads from my court, circling each other in preparation for another tussle. I think another thing I love about Victoria 3 is when I was in school, I enjoyed like history class. And so I usually paid attention very well in like history classes, but I was very much into like the Revolutionary War and stuff like that. And interestingly, the Industrial Revolution was just never of interest to me. I never really knew why, but I was always just like, I don't really care about this time period. Um, and so, which is why I found my love of Victoria 3 so interesting, since it's all the Industrial Revolution. But I also think that maybe that added to it because I feel like I learned so much history from the game, stuff that I kind of didn't appreciate enough back when I was learning it in school. True, but in Crusader Kings 3, you can just role play and have fun, no complicated economic. And that's like, I mean, that's pretty much what this game is role playing. But you know what's interesting is that I get why they would make this time period like a role playing game, because when you look at the history of it, you know, like the peasants really were of the time period just like a faceless kind of non-entity. The all of the power was in like the aristocracy, and so and one person and their who they were as a person and their character really moved nations. Like it's crazy how much power single individual people held in this time period. So it makes sense to me that like you want to make a video a computer game about this time period, it would be a role-playing game where you're just a single character, and then that character changes throughout time, but you focus on this one person because it really does seem like the history of this time period, that's really what it was about. A vassal often clamors to gain the attention of their liege, but for once that particular table has been turned. Catriona would be such a boon to have as an advocate for a mighty endeavor for Hamcuts. I must make every effort to get her on my side. Who is this? I must think carefully about what would be best to catch her eye. Perhaps a promise of investment in her holdings? Maybe a simple promise of a favor? My eye drifts over to the small religious carving on the other side of the room. Would she be swayed by a gift such as that? A mighty endeavor for Hamcuts. Yeah. Okay. She turns it down. Investment, maybe? Starts promoting it. Gets financial investments. I lose 50 coin. Well, oh wait, a discount towards upgrading your legend increases slightly. Okay. She accepts it. Nice. Very nice. Oh, we got the Twitch bot. Hello, Twitch bot. Very late for a Twitch bot, huh? Goodbye, Twitch bot. Alright. So tell me, my lord, my courtier Jiri's voice snaps me out of my thoughts, and I find him waving his hand, the quill spilling ink over the floor. What about that time that High King Shannonel's de jure war against leader Umeshin's ended in victory? That surely is worth adding to his legend. Ah, that was such a great occasion. People don't seem convinced. Boo. Clanker. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go after Leinster, and then after we do that, we're going to have a big feast. What's going on here? Greetings, my benign high king, Saris says, taking a bite of an apple. I am very interested in the upbringing of your son Seamus. You see, I speak Norse, a language that I believe would be most useful for him to learn, she explains with a genuine tone. I just need coin for quills, ink, parchment, and some personal compensation, of course. Huh. Damn, why am I generous? Yeah, we can spend some of that. Some of that Crusader money that we got. Oh, I get 44 stress. Okay. Now let's go after this guy. Yeah, let's send our super knights down there. All right, this will be the last war to unite the island. Hey, Daniel. Hello, hello. Daniel J. Vasquez Productions. Hello. Been tuned in the past hour. Oh, awesome. Good to have you in. Good to see you. Hope hope all is well, and hope I've been doing well. Oh, Harper's at. Oh, hey. Hey, how are you? Oh, good to see you. Oh, good to see you on here. I hope you enjoyed the the day off of school today. I spent the day. Um, my kids my kids were off of school today, and they so wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese, and I so did not want to go, especially since we're probably going this week. Well, not probably. We're going this weekend, and so I said, "Oh, hey, Tripico, hello. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Hello, hello, hello." And Sneaky Spudworth, hello. How are you? Oh, thank you for the raid. 5. Hello, welcome in, everybody. We are in. Hello there. Spud pointed me to you. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Spud. And thank you, Tripico. Yeah. So we're doing an Ireland series here. We started as Dublin, and now we're here. We got one more place to take, and we have finally united the island. So I was I was talking about how, oh, no, what are you doing? Don't, army guy, army, don't move. So the kids were off of school today, and they so wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese, and I really just was not feeling that today. I really did not want to. Very nice. I'm on an endeavor to unite Africa under a Norwegian a satchel-shaped flag. Oh, I love it. I love it. Norwegian Africa. Do it, do it. I'm Algerian, and so I'm always trying to create the kingdom of Algeria down here. That's one of my go-to runs. But yeah, I so did not want to go, especially since we're going to be going this weekend. And so I said to my kids, because they're very much into Minecraft on the Switch, we have 2 controllers, but they always want me to play. So I took them to GameStop so we could go buy a 3rd controller. And funny enough, my daughter absolutely has fallen in love with GameStop. And it's like, can we go there again this weekend? Can we go again? And I'm like, oh my God, what have I started? But I ended up playing Minecraft for the first time ever today. All 3 of us split screen on the TV. It was fun, actually, I have to say. But they were so pumped about it. I built like this big house, and my daughter goes, my daughter was talking to me like I had I had like, Dad, this is how you do this. And then by halfway through, she's like, she literally goes, I hate to say this, but Dada, you're very good at Minecraft. All I did was build a house. Yeah, adventures to GameStop. They loved it. Mainly because there's a lot of like stuffed animals there now and stuff. That's funny. Harper loves Minecraft. Didn't even know you can split screen on Switch. Yeah, you can do it 3-way, even 4-way. Really, we ended up, since there were 3 of us, there was like 1/4 of the screen that was just kind of blank. But yeah, apparently you can do multiple split screens. Yeah, that is adorable. Yeah, I know, they really loved it. And then my son was so funny. I built this big old house, and then he's like. And then he started putting beds there. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm your roommate. I'm like, are you moving into my house without me asking? He goes, yeah, I'm your roommate now. And he started creating a whole story where he was Spider-Man and I'm Spin. and he created like these costumes for us. I was like, this is a wild game, man. My lord, my knight Torkel approaches me with a wide grin, sweat dripping down his forehead and soot smeared across his face. I have toiled over the forge many days and nights, but finally my work is done. He presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I unveil what is hidden within my... I can't read. And as I unveil what is hidden within, my eyes go wide. A folded iron dagger of masterful craftsmanship. The grip has a series of decorated gold rings, evenly spaced between straps of leather. And the blade is etched to display the words, "Why do to..." Oh, I forgot. These are my house words. Why do today what you can do tomorrow? I forgot. I had made that my house motto. All right, we got a dagger. I have her playing the iPad, and I joined via Xbox. You should stream via PC, yeah. You got a whole new series now. I was thinking about it, actually. Yeah, because I can get it on here. I realized, man, I have the skill set for this. All the games I've played of, like, what is it? Stranded, Alien Dawn, and Stranded Deep. And, you know, all of those, like... what's the other one? Medieval Dynasty. I'm like, oh, this is basically just that. I mean, being Spider-Man's roommate sounds pretty great. Yeah, I know, right? It was pretty great. And we even went and fought something. Some creature that was doing evil doing, as he said. Yeah. But yeah, there, you know, I have to say, is also... I can see why people end up spending a lot of time playing that game. It was kind of just, like, soothing to just sit there and build something. Build a house. All prepping you for the Minecraft. Yeah, I know, the true green hell. Yeah, exactly. It's all been preparation for that. Not the evil doing. I know, as he says, we're going to go fight the evildoers. And I'm like, okay. And I think the evildoer ended up being like a sheep or something that looked like a sheep. My son and heir Seamus has been impressed with one of the household knights for a very long time. After finally meeting in person, he has been repeating the warrior's words to himself. Greatness comes in time. Be there to grasp it when it does. So he keeps the trait patient. Let's not give him generous. I'm getting tired of the fact that I'm generous. Also, yeah, I don't think we can afford any more stress. Oh, well, we could. Do I really need him to be diligent, though? Yeah, maybe we will. There you go. Be diligent. In the distance, I hear my daughter Judith. You know, I gotta look up who all my kids are. Oh, Princess Judith. Okay. I hear my daughter Judith laughing at play with her fellows. I am High King Ian of Meath. I'm the hero. She is reenacting a mighty endeavor of ham cuts for her adoring peers. The children all look upon Judith with wonder and adoration, captivated by the tale. My heart soars to hear those legendary names and places passing the lips of the next generation with such vigor and enthusiasm. Though one day all of us will turn to dust, the legend will never die. Okay. So the legend spread chance will get an increase on. Alright. Yeah, we'll take this one. Alright. I actually saw the Switch 2 while I was at GameStop. I have to say, that thing is like a big metal thing with some weight to it. Compared to like what the regular Switch was. It's funny because, like, a part of me wants to get the Switch too, even though I don't play any Nintendo games. Like, I play some with my kids, but I really have no use for a Switch, but there's just something about a cool new system. And I'm like, oh, I want it though. To be clear, I'm not going to get it, but yeah, I wanted to get it, but it's so expensive. Yeah, that was the other thing. That was the other thing. Because, yeah, sometimes my kids fight over who gets to play Minecraft on the Switch. So I was like, oh, maybe, maybe we should get a Switch too. Then we'll have two Switches. And so it was like $550 or $450. I was like, yeah, no, we're not, I'm not spending that just so I don't have to listen to you guys whine about playing the Switch. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, first of all, go fight these guys. I'm just sitting there. Alright. Why I didn't upgrade. I want to, but can't justify. Yeah, I know, right? It's just like... These things cost so much now, and... I have to say... It is kind of true that, like, your PC can pretty much just be the best game console that you have. The amount of play that I've done on my PS5 in the last like 6 months has been very minimal, considering all of the Paradox games here that I've been playing. Oh, it's worth noting. So we have united the Kingdom of Ireland. The entire island is now under my banner. Let it be known, on this day, Christmas Eve, 11:35. All right. Oh, we can negotiate an alliance. I can negotiate an alliance with my son. Okay. Oh yeah, let's pause for a second here. So yeah, I know about domain limit. Get out of here. So we're over our domain limit now. So why don't we give this to someone? Oh yeah, to our friend Darth Aiden, who I just named this guy after. You shall become the Earl of Ormond. And then Loch Garman. Yeah, we can give that one away. We will give that to... I gotta have another child. I have tons of kids. Yeah, I don't want to give it to my heir, because he's going to get a bunch of stuff. Well, yeah, we'll give it to him now. Why not? Alright, there we go. How old is that kid? Yeah, how old is that kid now? 14. 14, look at that. Wait. Oh, his regent. I forgot, yeah, because he's underage. So that means... Ugh, the bishop is their regent. Alright. So let me review who all my kids are here. So she's 15. Oh, I forgot she's betrothed. So I can't do anything with her. I wonder if I can betroth Magnus to somebody. Well, I don't really need an alliance at the moment. I can make a holy order. I don't want to spend 500 coin. Oh, but we will... we will do a feast. In a moment. Oh, not that. Oh, finally, my wife isn't ill. Oh, she's a fornicator. I forget why she got this. Yeah, I forget why. I think maybe Seamus, we had her outside of wedlock. As I promenade down the stairs and across the courtyard, I reach one of the corridors from where the servants usually watch the children. But it's not them that I find. Walter's voice reaches me, loud and clear, and I conceal myself among the stone pillars. What has High King Ian done anyway? Was there any of us there to see his so-called legend that High King Shenanel so proudly makes us sing now? Oh, don't talk about my dad that way. You there. Although this will... Oh, no. We got plenty of stress to gain. Okay. So if we do this, we'll get settled legend. Haha, he apologized. That's what you get. I want to get back to CK3, but I hate the succession when every single vassal suddenly revolts. Any proven hack that prevents it or almost lowers the chance. No, I don't know. I think it's just a matter of like of keeping the vassals happy. I say that as like, well, actually most of them are pretty good. Doing a feast also helps keeping people happy. And then looking at your vassal contracts can help. But yeah, I'm not as versed in this one, this game, as I am Victoria 3. But I haven't had any revolts yet. Or I've had a couple, but I've been able to deal with them. Alright, but we're at the 2-hour mark here, so we're going to take a quick 90-second break, because we're about to get hit by an ad, so I don't want anybody to have to miss any gameplay while there's ads going. So we're going to do 90 seconds. I'm going to get some more drink, go to the bathroom, and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. And we are back. When my first king in the United Africa died, the vassals all revolted. Oh, man. Wife falls pregnant. Like she just fell into it. Yeah, let's see. So this is my second character in the run so far. Yeah. You know, I was about to say I didn't face like a big revolt when he died, but I just remembered I didn't own a lot of land. I think I had pretty much Dublin, Athlone, Oriel, and Ulster. So now I think will be the time when I see how much it holds together when Shananel here dies. Singers occupy the wooden dais, filling the night with music. As I take a sip of my mead, I close my eyes and allow myself a moment to rest. And now, all listen, a mighty endeavor for ham cuts. The clamor of my courtiers fills the room, sounds of cutlery banging on the table, and raucous laughter. A doubtful thought haunts me among the admiration of the court. Am I worthy? I'll reflect on this. Yeah, I think I am. 44 stress. Yeah, we'll gain a whole level of stress, though. We'll just do that. Yeah, but no matter how happy you keep the vassals, they will hate your heir. Yeah. It is like an endless loop every time you die. Yeah, that's why I always try to make sure that I don't have, like, like multiple similar titles. Like, right now, I'm the King of Ireland, so that's my largest title. So nobody will break away from me. But if I was a duke and you have multiple duchy titles, then yeah, like everybody's gonna like break away from you. But yeah, it's true when you're. I think it's because your new character doesn't have a lot of where is it? Legitimacy or prestige or anything like that. Darkness and cold dwell in these catacombs. What if I just stayed here in silence? The stone and me, an occasional rodent as my sole visitor. There's a calmness in that. High King Shananel, Mayor Bekan's figure appears around the corner. What are you doing down here? What a fateful encounter. I've traveled many days and nights to find you. Your legend, I must confess that it moved me. My beloved, my dear Elbrig stands next to me. I was worried about you. Okay. Well, we don't need any more fertility. That poor woman has had a ton of kids. Starts promoting... Oh, somebody else starts promoting the legend. We'll probably take that. Yeah, let's do that. There's also the short reign option debuff. They just don't like them for a bit. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's true. See, I'm kind of relearning a lot of the mechanics here. I went away from CK3 for a long time. And when I came back, there's like a bunch of new DLCs and everything that I'm learning mechanics for. If I could bother you a moment, my lord, starts Jiri, a tad wheedling for my liking. It would be huge. It would be a huge boon to us if we could commit some more detail to a mighty endeavor for ham cuts. The grander, the better. He looks at me expectantly. A few seeds of conspiracy begin to sprout in my mind. Going over the existing tale in more flamboyant detail surely wouldn't hurt. But substituting that part of the tale for another entirely has its own merits. Yeah. You know, I need to look at the legend. We have these discounts on it. Now let's do that one. So let's take a look at the legend. Oh. With her coming of age, my tuition of Cumin is at an end. Even as a child, Cumin always had a way with words. Yeah, and sneaking in to the kitchens and downing a whole keg of ale, apparently. It is therefore unsurprising that she has taken well to the study of diplomatic relations. With an excellent grasp on all manners of etiquette and understanding of all kinds of entertainment, and the eloquence to go with it, she will have little trouble navigating a life at court. Aw, she was a bastard. Well, so is our character here. Alright. Yeah, where do... Oh, here it is. Oh, legend. Here we go. So how do I purchase... I'm not quite sure how I purchase, like, upgrades for this. You already own and are promoting it. Okay. Oh, it's my niece. Oh, my counselor died. Alright, we need a new steward. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta slow the speed down here. We got many things going on at once here. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God knows that I was cursed the day I met Dimon. Oh, this is the guy I just defeated in that last battle. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that heedless churl to his grave. Damn. Cold-blooded. I'm losing stress because this guy died. So awful. Yeah, you're a better steward, so we'll put you... Oh! Forgot, she was doing that. Oh, perfect, though, because this guy's much better at this job. And a son. Okay. Benedict. Salvatore. Colum. Matthew. Constantine. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. We're not going to pass over a name like Constantine. There we go. Let's make you that. And then, gotta love the rivals dying. Yeah, I know. It's so cold-blooded. Whenever your rival dies, you're literally, like, celebrating. Like, yes! I hated the fact that this guy was somewhere out in the world. I'm losing stress now because that guy died. It's awful. During the daily management of my realm, I have learned of several different opportunities I can pursue. Each opportunity has great potential, but realistically, I can only pursue one of them. I must determine what would ultimately give me the most value. So I could get a pretty good artifact. You get a hook on her. Oh, we get a bunch of money. Let's do that, because we need to upgrade some buildings in our realm here. Okay, this legend thing, we'll come back to it. So, let's upgrade. Alright, so it's at level 4. We'll hold off on that thing back there for a second so we can do that. Farms and fields. Oh, okay, we have to upgrade to a keep. And we can't do that. Man. The Irish culture has battlements. Yeah, I'm doing hereditary rule. I guess I should have been researching battlements. How much longer is this going to take? 19 years? Yeah, we'll switch to battlements. We need to increase this. Let's see, 25 years. And why is that? Average development of Irish counties in previous early medieval era. Yeah, we need more development. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my caravan master. Oh no, not Emmer. Alright, so let's look at our chancellor here. Oh, and we were going to do a feast as well. Maybe it's the steward that does it? I thought one of these guys helps increase development. What? What happened? Because my friend died? I don't even know who this guy is. Artur? He was my friend. The guy's 59 years old. How do I know him? He's like 22 years older than me. And my nephew was taken prisoner? What is happening in the world? Alright. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me as of late. All of my sins, my flaws, my failings, these dark thoughts distract me from my responsibilities and keep me awake at night. I feel like I must do something to put an end to this mental anguish, but what could I possibly do? Yeah, donating to charity. I wish that lowered stress. Having less money from donating makes me more stressed. Maybe a couple drinks. Yeah, let's drink. What could go wrong with that? Alright. Oh, man. I didn't realize I was going to lower my domain limit. I should have read the fine print on that a little more. Alright, I gotta bestow some titles. Look, he's all red-faced now. Okay, what's my lowest title here? Yeah, this one. My nephew was released. Okay, great. Is there somebody that could use a title? Doesn't look like it, right? I don't have, like, a powerful vassal that needs a position. Yeah, I'll give it to my son who's not even a year old yet. That's a big FU to everybody. Oh yeah, this is... Oh yeah, what happened with... That guy was supposed to be, like, making something for us. Oh yeah, so this guy... Okay, why can I not... What is happening? There we go. Is he selected? Alright, there we go. God, that took much longer than it needed to be. Okay. Oh, development growth in the realm capital. Yeah, that's what we'll take. I pause and write and pause and write. The words of this missive must be chosen carefully. Any loose phrases and my message to my vassal Walter will not be looked kindly upon. But his support of a mighty endeavor for Hamcuts would be a boon indeed if I get it right. Now let's see, what exactly is something Walter would approve of? Okay. I definitely don't want to gain more stress because of this stuff. I should be as truthful as possible. Yeah, let's be truthful. Why not? Oh, I'll actually lose 6 stress for that. Yeah, let's do it. I guessed incorrectly. Wonderful. That just tells you right there. Never tell the truth. Never tell the truth. Alright. There's so much going on. I can keep track of what I needed to do here. So, we can't upgrade to a keep. I can't upgrade any of these things. Ah, we could do this. Oh, you know, we add more to our military here. Yeah, we get another men-at-arms. So, why don't we add in some heavy cavalry now? We'll do that. And we'll increase them to size 2. Homesteads, meadows. Alright, let's upgrade here. That'll get us a little bit more money. Oh yeah, and then we wanted to hold a feast. So... what's that? Okay. So let's plan a feast. A legendary feast. Oh, this will help us with our legend. Yeah, let's do that. A problem with legends I've seen is like you could be a powerful warrior that beat everybody, but the legend is about your magic healing or something like that. I don't know if that's still a thing. Yeah, isn't that kind of, wouldn't that be accurate though to history? You like you win a major battle and everyone is like the gods did it for you. You're like, no, I fought that. I defeated the people in battle, not the gods. A murder feast. You do not have the forever infamous perk. Yeah, let's try to get that at some point. All right, yeah, let's do a legendary feast. Now we get some discounts if we do it in Dublin, so we'll do it there. I don't need to travel. I don't. Culinary art pieces. Why not? An exorbitant amount of courses. Yeah, spread legend. You will use this activity as an opportunity to spread your legend. Why not? Although I suppose I could lose some stress, right? But no, we'll, oh. Oh, Sons of Our Fathers perk. I'm gonna have to look for that next time. Alright, spread legend. Yeah. Let's start the feast. The servants run across the hall bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. Oh, I seem to have spotted some fresh quail already. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're waiting 3 months for the guests. This guy... We're gonna wait 3 months for the guests to get there, but these guys are already drunk and dancing. The Danish pox. Yeah, why don't we, like, keep that over there? So I suppose we do need to think about, now that we have all of Ireland, what are we doing next? I mean, the logical next step is to become the Emperor of Britannia. The guests are gathered in the Great Hall. Lords and ladies from near and far reaches of the realm. One of my favorite things is to watch people get in touch. One of my favorite things is to watch people get intoxicated and hear them talk a lot more than they should. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. In all the celebration and revelry, there is a lull in conversation across the entirety of the attendees. King Mirtu of Alba are the only ones still exchanging words, but I feel myself compelled into silence as eyes begin to fall on me. Perhaps this quiet moment is my opportunity to talk about a mighty endeavor for Hamcuts. Yeah, I mean, this guy is the King of Scotland, basically. We should try to get that guy to spread it. Yeah, let's do that. He's bored. Well, come on, man. Everybody's a critic. As plate after plate of food is brought into the great hall, an unmistakable smell reaches me, and I smile. That my resolute nephew-in-law, Earl Ruardi, is sensitive to lemon is something I sadly forget to tell the cook. Is that a thing? Are people allergic to lemons? I mean, you can be allergic to anything, I guess, so... I bid you all welcome, and I pray you will find the food to your liking. Especially you, Riarty. Enjoy. That's devious. Ooh, what is it? He's an overseer? His face, as I save him from the food, is definitely to my liking. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to kill the damn guy. There's nothing like a feast. It reminds us all of what is good in life. And the company is not too bad either. At least those seated close to me seem to think so. You are something special, Shananel, Jiri tells me. Countess Sublaith of and Jarpluf nod their heads in agreement. Alright. So, in terms of what to do next... Oh. After having spoken over dinner for a while, Emmer leans over to tell me that she finds it impressive how knowledgeable I am about so many different things. She recognizes true intellect because she's recognizing me. We could go after Wales next. What did I promise last night? I cannot remember what led up to it, but I do remember slapping the back of my vassal Mayor Merid, telling her that I would do anything she asked of me. Now rumors abound of the oath I swore. Okay, fine. She gets a hook on me. Who's this guy? You couldn't take the uniform off for the feast? The sound of bagpipes fills the halls of Dublin while the guests sip the last drops of mead. Above them, the voice of Torkel raises harmonically. Now listen, for I shall tell you about the tale of a mighty endeavor for Hamcuts. Alright, so the legend spread chance increases. Yeah, no, we want everyone will be talking about this. Excellent. Alright. Few candles survive after the last of the guests has left. I can hear a pair of servants letting out sighs of relief after the doors close. The food is still warm on the ceramic plates. Soon, word will reach every corner of the realm, and every noble worth their salt will know that my magnificence is unparalleled. With everyone headed home with bellies full of exotic delicacies, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. Nevertheless, I am still grateful that the endeavor is over for now. Yeah, me too. All right, we got a bunch of stuff. All right, so effects here. So we gained a lot of opinion. Yeah, okay. Oh, and we succeeded at the intent. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta hold court. Oh, she became my marshal? Oh, man. Yeah, because I think I have a much better marshal. Yeah, look at that. Ah, nice. My heir comes of age. With his coming of age, my tuition of Seamus is at an end. Despite being a curious child eager to learn, Seamus's attention drifted elsewhere as he grew older. Hardly studious, he at least managed to memorize certain choice quotes from the classics. He will probably never write any great theorems, but he might read one or two. Is she good at anything else? Intrigue. Oh no, sorry, learning. That's learning. Yeah, unfortunately, the best thing she has is this. All right. All right, let's hold court. We've got people backed up in here. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Foreign guest approaches my throne and loudly proclaims, "It has been a while since I arrived at your court. I have carefully observed how you rule and address realm matters, both small and grandiose, and I have been nothing but deeply impressed. Among the Sephardim, there is an old tale of a legendary ruler from a distinguished dynasty. It is a story that my mother told me when she was young. She heard it first from her mother oh so long ago. And now I have the great pleasure of telling you that I think you are the legendary High King of Sephardo legends. And I believe any true son of Sephardi surely would agree with me." Huh. Okay. You gain a great deed for the Kingdom of Ireland legend seed. Now let's do this one. All right, I am presented with my vassals, Lady Mayor. What kind of title is that? Lady Mayor. Like mayor? Mayor Catrona and Prince Magnus, both influential plums of Ireland's sometimes messy politics. Before they even open their mouths, it is clear they disagree. Catriona steps forward. "My lord, I have come here today to put Magnus here to rights, and publicly. The ancient noble families of kingdom stretch the remit of their privileges more and more each year. We must be cautious in the delicate balance of the realm's interests. Of the realm's interest is to be kept in check. I am sure you agree with me, my liege." Magnus merely shakes his head, looking at me expectantly, along with the court. All right, so they gain 50-50 chance they gain opinion or lose it. I'll take my chances that I get it with both. Ah, I charmed the pair of them. Excellent. All right, the unrepentant Earl Rudiri graces you with his presence. Haltingly, he begins, "My High King, I am a loyal and willing subject. Let me practice my faith in peace. We insularists worship God just as the Catholics do. Leave your Christian brothers to worship as they please. United instead against the wicked infidels who follow false demons and allow Satan to corrupt their hearts." All right, so I let him continue. Oh my god. A 60% chance that, like, let me just show you the book and you'll change your mind. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's a possible outcome, but it doesn't give us a percentage. Oh, wow. It worked. They changed their faith. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. Alright. Not so bad. Heir unmarried. Yeah. What about alliance power? Ooh. Ooh, give him an Icelandic person. Oh, this will give him some claims. Well, I suppose we can hold off for a while, though. I would like to get him married to somebody that's going to get him some political power. But there's nothing there for that. What about in England? Nothing there. I suppose we could hold off. No, there isn't really any land to take. I suppose I could go after Alba, but first of all, they're allies of mine, and oh, look at that. I wonder if I could subjugate this guy. The wonderful tale of a mighty endeavor for ham cuts continues to spread. More and more folk from all strata of society have begun to weave their own perspective into its rich tapestry. So says Jiri, at least. Lord and lady alike are certain such a tale sets out their undeniable right to rule, he muses. But if you wander into a local tavern, it will be rife with those who say it's dedicated to the common small folk of the land and their honest, industrious ways. Control growth. Now, what is this? It keeps saying I can upgrade my legend. I don't see where. Like, I got that before where it says I can upgrade my legend. Can't do that. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. So that's not something that I need to, like, actually go, like, purchase or anything. Alright. Now... Yeah, we could do this. So... maybe we make this guy bend the knee. And then we try to kick Denmark off of the British Isles. That could be something we do. Then when we're done with that, we go after Wales. And then all our combined strength, maybe we can take on England. Let's take a quick save. Not because we're going to save scum or anything like that, just because, you know, we haven't saved in a while. Alright. So he has one pretty good ally. Let's do it. Alright. Let's call our allies in. Oh yeah, that's right. The King of England. Alright, yeah, these two allies should be able to do it for me. Yeah, there you go. Come on in. Of course I shall join you. Why would I not go to war when you say so? Alright, so let's go up that way. What does this give me? Oh, extra prowess. Oh, this guy's hunt. Where is it? I think we'll skip that. Wait, what is this guy doing? Why would he be laying siege to that city? It's not controlled by us. Look at this. The guy is holding his own. We might be able to get these guys into the battle before it's done. Battle of Argyle. Oh my god, get there. Yeah, we've done some damage to them. I've heard of your disputes with that brash fool Umanichin. I don't know. Oh, yeah, this guy. A most contemptible excuse for a man. Yeah, that's the guy who runs like a cult or something. Given our mutual interests, I'm sure we will get along well, friend. Who's talking to me right now? Earl Godfrey. Alright, we'll do that. Always nice to have a friend. Oh my god, hold on, they're coming. There's like 2,000 troops. Just hold on. Oh, there we go. Alright, they got there. And now the rest of them will get there. There we go. Excellent. Well, now let's just go to the capital. Alright. What's happening here? Ulster is under siege by 1,200 people. How many people do we need here? My treasury is empty. Uh-oh. My larder baron, even the rats have been sold to pay for my expenses. Yet I'm still unable to pay all of the debts I owe. How can I possibly get out of this situation? Oh, so I can just ask her and she'll give me some money. Alright. So we're gonna get this in 7 months. How long is this person gonna take? 8 months. Alright. Oh, my spy master died. Alice. She looks like she's very good at it. Who is this person? Gallows bait? Alright. Six months there. See, I could probably split off 1,200. So, like, if I took away 1,244, how much can I spare? Pulling out a calculator here. So we have 2163 in army, and the garrison is 1093. So we could basically spare about 1,000 troops. We could spare 1,000. Let's do it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not what I want to do at all. Okay. Paying for war. Wars are expensive, and the Hiberno-Alban tributary war is no different. With my treasury rapidly emptying, I need to think about how I will pay to keep my soldiers on the field of battle. Cut non-essential military expenditures. Sounds a little bit like the U.S. government right now. Oh man. All right, yeah, there we go. I think this will be okay. I feel like I needed a little bit more than that for the siege. Yeah, I want these guys to merge. Oh, twist. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God knows that I was cursed the day I met, oh, leader. This is like that cult guy, Umanachin. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that lecherous fool to his grave. Hmm. So you go down here and prevent this. Ooh, in 24 days. I don't think you're gonna... Oh my god, she's pregnant again? Gonna have another child? And this guy needs glasses now? Amazing. You've inherited the kingdom of Thomond from Earl Walter. Great. But now I'm over my domain limit. Yeah, we'll give it to the 2-year-old. Oh! We did it. I'm now the suzerain of the King of Alba. Oh, how the tables have turned. My father was a subject of Alba. All right. You know, I wonder, like, if you wanted to become the emperor, do you need to actually, do you need to own all the land, or can it be like this? All right, so I need one of the following. I need 2 kingdom titles. Wait, what? I need one of the following yet. Okay. You only have 14 and 75 required counties. Okay, so I just need to hold 75 counties. And have 2 kingdom titles. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. Despite having had more than a fair share of experience with lying as a child, Magnus always found it difficult to apply that kind of creativity in any structured fashion. While he has shown himself fully capable of petty scheming, few would call it refined, but refinement is not always what you need. Well, okay. Take a look. Is he... The Hamcuts dynasty is known far and wide. Aw. Sister Benedicia died at 60. How did she die? Oh, died of cancer. Oh, man. Oh, do I have any... Yeah, I've got quite a few here. Alright, let's get this, this kid out of there. Do I currently have... Oh, I could use a tutor. So I'll recruit you. All right. Anybody pay a ransom for you? All right. Oh my god, another son. Oh, Elberg, you've been so brave, so strong. Words cannot describe my love for you. And now we have a perfect little son. Martin Lawrence. Look at that. We could have named him Martin Lawrence. Marcus. Yeah, let's go with Marcus. Why not? All right, well, we're moving along here. We're doing well. I'm still smiling at a joke my Chancellor Jiri made at this morning's council session when Earl Tadig catches my arm. Liege, I've been meaning to talk to you. I know you feel much affection for him, but really a place on the council? To be blunt, if these slights are not redressed, only God knows what will befall Ireland. Well, what's wrong with this guy? Disgruntled vassals. Fired from my council. Is he good at what he does? What does he do? Oh, this guy. Oh, the guy with 30 diplomacy? No. Yeah, we're not firing that guy. Oh, we've got... Oh. The Byzantine Empire is no more. Its almighty sovereign, who once claimed the legacy of Rome, has been deposed. Magnificent palaces and cathedrals smolder. Corpses rot in great heaps. Chaos descends on a broken realm. Amidst these ashes, the Latin Empire is proclaimed in the name of Christ and Pope Leo. A perilous, fractious age begins in the lands of the Greeks. Wow. Yeah, whoa, right? So wait, what? Oh yeah, look at that. It is all fractured. See, that's the problem. When I play this game, I look around the map and I'm like, ooh, I want to play over here now. All right. Get our perk. Yeah, let's do it. All right. Well, I think we're at the stopping point for tonight. We did pretty good tonight, actually. So we finally united the entire island of Ireland. We put Scotland under our rule. I think we might actually be able to make a move to become the Emperor of Britannia. I feel like if we can boot Denmark out of here, take this land, and either take this land or subjugate Wales, and get some pretty good alliances, we might be able to take on England. They don't have such an amount of soldiers. That might be what we do next time. But yeah, I think that's it for me tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. When will I be on again? I will be on tomorrow night. We're going to be continuing some Anno 1800 as we prepare and get excited for the upcoming Anno 117 coming out in November. Wow, it's October, so now I can just say coming out next month. Sheesh. All right. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sneaky Spudworth, always good to see you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Tripico, if you're still on, thank you so much for the raid. I truly appreciate it. But yeah, other than that, I am spent. It was quite a day today. Yeah, good to see you too, my friends. Until next time. I'll see you hopefully I'll see everybody hopefully tomorrow night. And as always, be awesome. I'll see you. Good night.